Hi, it's Panda Movies here. Today, I'm going to explain the movie called Isn't It Romantic? Warning, there are spoilers ahead. Enjoy the video. The story revolves around architect Natalie, who has developed a strong hatred for romantic comedies at an early age, which is intensified by her low self-esteem and difficulty in finding love. To make matters worse, her assistant, Whitney, a fan of romantic comedies, believes that Josh, their co-worker, is in love with Natalie. Natalie immediately dismisses this notion, saying that Josh spends the entire day looking at a billboard model across the street, so there is definitely no way that he is in love with her. One morning, just when Natalie thought it was going to be any other day, she unexpectedly gets knocked unconscious during an attempted mugging, finding herself trapped in the stereotypical romantic comedies that she despises. Reality takes a complete turn when she realizes that her assistant and good friend, Whitney, becomes her enemy, and her neighbor, Donny, becomes a flamboyant homosexual friend offering advice, while Blake, a billionaire client of her company, develops a romantic interest in her. Josh, on the other hand, enters a relationship with a billboard model who identifies herself as a yoga ambassador named Isabella. Growing increasingly desperate to go back to her reality, Natalie believes that, like all the other romantic comedies, the only way she can return is if she can find true love. She entered a relationship with Blake, and it was blissful. However, as time passes, the relationship slowly turns sour, and she recognizes that she has feelings for Josh, who has become engaged to Isabella. Natalie attempts to stop their wedding, but soon realizes that instead of loving another person, she needs to learn to love herself. Following this revelation, Natalie leaves the wedding venue but gets into a car accident and loses consciousness. As soon as Natalie gains consciousness, she realizes she is back in the real world. She immediately feels renewed with self-confidence. Her newfound self-confidence helped her in proposing an idea to Blake. Later that day, Josh reveals that he had been staring at a reflection and not at the models, so Natalie gives their romance a chance. As Natalie prepares to head home, Whitney tells her that despite her dislike for romantic comedies, everything she just experienced has been comparable to one. Realizing that she has been in a romantic comedy the entire time, Natalie and the rest of the characters proceed to engage in a rendition of Express Yourself, a reminder that self-love is always the best love.